Do you like snowman earrings? Well, in this video I will show you how to make these cute snowman earrings. All the steps after the jingle. Hi everyone, my name is Lia and I love making jewelry. In this video I will show you how to make these cute snowman earrings. But before we start, I recommend you to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and a comment if you like this project. You will find the pattern of the snowman on my blog. You can find the link in the description below, but I will explain you how to make these earrings step by step with the brick stitch technique. So let's see what are the supplies needed to make our snowman earrings. We will need some earrings, ball pins with a loop under the ball to join the snowman to the earring pin, obviously. And I'm using this in golden color, but you can choose obviously other types of earring hooks. Then we will need different colors of 11O Delica beads, and I'm using this white. I leave you in the description below all the list, all the supplies needed and the name of each kind of bead I have used in this tutorial. Then we will need some black Delica beads for the hat and some details of the snowman, and I'm using these ones. As you can see in the snowman, we will need a few ones. Then I'm going to use one orange bead for each snowman, so 2 orange beads for 2 snowmen for the nose, some red Delica beads for the scarf, and I'm using also this golden 24K Delica beads, but you can use also Duracoat or other finish. At the end of our work we will need also some 15O seed beads to make the loop at the top of our snowman. And obviously you will need a needle. I am using a number 12 needle, our thread zap, and 0.15 millimeters Fireline crystal thread. So this is the pattern, and now we can start making our snowman. So this is the pattern, and you have to consider only the bricks with the letters inside. So the first thing we have to do is to make the bottom of our snowman, and we are working in levels. Step by step we are going to build our snowman earring. So the first thing we have to do is a ladder stitch of 5 Delica beads, white Delica beads, and I'm going to show you how to make it. Pick up 2 white Delica beads and bring them at the end of the thread. Then pass through the first Delica bead and pull the thread. As you can see, the 2 beads are going to collocate one next to the other. Now pass the thread through the second bead and pick up again another Delica bead and pass through the second delicate bead from the bottom to the top and pull the thread again. As you can see, the beads are side by side, so we have now 3 Delica beads side by side. Now, so pass the needle into the third bead from the top to the bottom and pull the thread again. Pick up again another delica bead and repeat the same step until you have 5 beads side by side. This is the final result. As you can see, we have 5 beads side by side. Now take a look at the pattern, and we have to make the second row of beads. We have a base of 5 white delica beads, and we have to add 8 delica beads on the top of the row we have just made. So to make this one, we have to add some beads at the right side and at the left side of the row. In this way, we are going to make some increasing in brick stitch technique. But let me show you how to make this row with increasing steps. So, as you can see, the thread exits the last bead on the right, topwards. So, pick up 2 delica beads, and now I will show you how to work with the second row. We have the 2 delica beads on the needle, and we have to pass through the loop between one delica and the other, the third delica and the second one, as you can see from the video. So you have to pass the needle under this loop. And now pull the thread, and we have to adjust the position of the 2 delica beads. As you can see, they are a little bit strange, in a strange position. So pass the thread through the left bead from the bottom to the top, and then through the right bead from the top to the bottom. At least you have to pass again the thread through the left bead and pull the thread, and as you can see, the beads are in the correct position. Pull well the thread, and this is the final result. Now we have to add 2 more beads at the right side of these 2 beads we have just added to the work. So pass the needle through the right bead and then pass through the left bead below. Pull the thread and pass through the right bead here, pick up a delica bead and pass through the top bead from the top to the bottom and pull the thread. As you can see, the bead is side by side to the previous one. Now pass again through the bead we have just added to the work, pick up another delica bead and pass through the previous delica bead from the bottom to the top and pull the thread again. In this way, we have just added the 2 beads we need for the second row. Now pass the needle through the beads and we are ready to complete the row on the other side. To complete our work, you have to bring the thread exiting topwards the very last bead on the left we have added, so this one. Now you have to pick up another delica bead, 11 delica bead, and as you can see from the pattern, we have made the right part of the row, we have to make the left part of the row. So we are going to start working each single bead at the left part of the row. Pick up one 11 delica bead and pass through the loop below, as you can see from the images. Pull the thread and then pass again through the same bead from the bottom to the top and pull the thread and repeat the same step again. Pick up a delica, pass through the loop below, pull the thread, pass with the needle through the bead from the bottom to the top and pull the thread again. As you can see, we have two more beads at the right side, and now we have to add two more beads at the left side. We have to add them to the work, but in this way it's more easy. I'm going to add this one in this way. So pick up one bead and simply pass through the bead below, then go through the beads again, as you can see in the video, and now add one more bead at the right side of this bead and pull the thread again. Pass again through the bead and we are ready to work the third row of our snowman. As you can see, we have finished the second row and we are going to take a look at the pattern. I have deleted the first rows and we have to start the third row. So this row is specular, so we can start from one side or from the other side, and we have to add 4 white delicate beads, 1 black delicate bead and 4 white delicate beads. We have to make only one increase. Obviously the steps are the same, so you have to start picking up 2 delicate beads, passing through the loop between the second and the third bead, and making the same steps I have always shown you in the previous part of the video. Here I have added only one bead at the right side of the row, and then you have to go on adding one bead at a time, and as you can see I have added 4 white beads and 1 black bead, and we are going to add 4 more white delicate beads. So now I'm going to speed up the steps, but if you want you can slow them down with the settings of YouTube. And as you can see, I have finished the third row too. Now we have to go on with the fourth row, and you have to add only one bead at both sides of the row. This is a total white row, and so it's much more easy to complete. So you have to start the fourth row adding 2 more beads to the work, like I've shown you in the previous steps. And now you have to add 1 bead at the right side of the row and go on adding 1 single bead to complete the row. So in a while I will show you the final result. Here it is, and you have to complete the steps following the 5th row. So we are going to delete the 4th row and we have to make the 5th row adding 4 white beads without adding any bead at the right side of the row. So 4 white beads, 1 black bead and 4 white beads. You have to go on in this way to complete your snowman. It's much more easy to do than to say, but I hope that the steps are clear. If something is not clear, please comment below and I will try to do my best to answer you and to help you making the snowman earrings. So now I'm going to delete the 5th row because I have made it 2, And you have to go on this way until you have finished all the pattern. Then in the sixth row you have to start working with red delicate beads, and you have to add one bead at the left side and one bead at the right side of the row. And I have added the time lapse of my work, but if you want to follow the steps in a more clear way, you can slow them down with the YouTube settings. And here it is, as you can see, I have finished the sixth row too, so I'm going to delete it and go on with the seventh row with four white delicate beads, one black delicate bead, two white delicate beads, two red delicate beads, and one white delicate bead. Be careful because you have to start from the right side of the snowman, because this part is not specular. So you have to go on working in the right way, from the left to the right and from the right to the left. As you can see, I have finished the next row 2, and now I am ready to go on, and you have to go on this way until you reach the hat of the of our snowman. And the steps are always the same. You have to add two beads at the beginning of the row and complete the work with one single bead. As you can see, this is the final result, and now we have to add a little loop at the top of the hat to join the snowman to our earring pins. To make this, I'm using some 15 black seed beads, and it's very easy to do. I have the needle exiting the fourth bead, so pick up four beads, 15 seed beads, and pass through the third bead on the right. Then pass through the whole sequence to make it stronger, and then you can go through all the snowmen and join the two threads together. I make some knots and then I cut them with the thread zap. So it's really easy. Pick up 4 15 seed beads and pass through the next bead. In this way we are going to make our loop. Then go through the left bead and pass through the sequence of bead 2 or 3 times to make it stronger. And then, as I have just explained to you, join the threads together and cut the thread. So I'm going to mount it in a specular way with the red scarf on the left side, as you can see from the images. And now I'm going to finish our loop, and I will show you how to join the snowman to our earring pin. As you can see, I have finished my work, and I'm going to open the loop at the bottom of the ball of our earring pin, and simply adding it to the snowman. Here it is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you like the project. Please subscribe to my channel to support my work, leave a like and comment below, and thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my work, you can also subscribe to my Facebook group. I will leave you the link in the description below. Natalia Savastano, Beading Designer English Group. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!